Hey guys, welcome to Ben Wrenchin. My name's Ben, and today I'm wrenching on my 94 Chevy K1500 Silverado edition. I'm working on the door switch right here. So typically when you open the door, these lights will come on, and I replaced mine with these LED lights. I like these and they're cheap. I'll link those in the description. But what I'm after is this door switch because it is not working. So when the door's open, the lights should come on. And as I started messing with this one, I noticed if I turn it, the lights will come on. So this is my bad switch. It's got something wrong with it. Hopefully it's the switch and not the wiring. I did buy some new switches. This is standard part number DS919. I will link that in the description as well. So I'm going to work on getting that one out. It shouldn't be too difficult because it's pretty close here, but there is no way I'm going to be able to get the camera up in the back to show you what this looks like. So I'll do the best I can, and hopefully this will be easy. Alright, so I reached up under there and it's got these two tabs right here. Once I pushed both of those, I was able to slide it out the front, so that's how you get this out. Let's see if I can pull it further out. So right now it's getting stuck on these wings right here. And I'm guessing that's what someone else ran into when looks like they tried to replace this, ended up cracking this plastic here and probably gave up. So I'm going to do the best I can to not crack that any worse than it already is. And I'll see if I can get this switch out. Alright, so after messing with it for about 10 minutes, I was not able to push these tabs down to try to push it through, so I actually ended up just breaking them off. I just pulled this way and snapped each of them off. There's 4, but once I snapped all those off, I was able to get it out even further. So there it is. Good news is my new one looks exactly the same as the old one. It's just a different color. So I don't really see a better way to get this out besides breaking those tabs off. And once you've got those broken, you can depress these 2 clips and push it right through. And that's how you get it out. So to get this electrical connection off, I just have to pull up on this plastic piece here. See if I can do it with one hand. Pocket screwdriver to the rescue. So I'm just pulling this tab up and I will slide this right off. You know what, I've already broken this one beyond repair, so I'm just going to break this tab off. That's one way to get it out. There we go. So I got the old one out. I can just plug the new one in, and hopefully that'll fix the problem. So here's the new one. It's going to go in the same way that it came off, and already my lights work. So it looks like this switch was the only problem. So we'll see if I can get it in there without messing up this plastic. I really don't understand how those clips are supposed to fit in there. I guess they're supposed to be able to kind of pinch themselves down so that you can get this in there. So I'm just going to go slow. There we go. Nice. Luckily I did not crack this plastic more than it already was. And you can't really notice it. I mean, they're small cracks. And it's hard to tell they're even there unless you go pulling on this thing and messing with it. But that door switch was my only problem. So I may go ahead and try to do the other one since I have it on hand. But if it's as difficult to get to as that one, really what I'm concerned about is messing up my plastic. These are not easy to replace, especially in an uncommon color like gray. So let's see how that one looks. And with this door open, the lights don't come on, so I do need to do this switch too. It is right there. And you'll have to forgive this mess. The previous owner installed what looks to be some kind of trailer thing for hauling stuff. I really don't know what this does. I've never used one. But the way that they wired it in is, we'll say, less than professional. So I've thought about taking this out at some point, but I really don't like electrical, and especially when it looks as bad as that, I really don't want to mess with it. So I'm just going to leave it there for now. But that door switch is right up under here. It's somewhere back there. So I'm going to reach my hands in there and see if I can get it out. Boy, it is way up here. So I got those clips depressed and I got it out a little bit. I might just break off those plastic pieces again. And there we go. I got that one out too. So I did the same thing. I broke off those 4 plastic pieces and then depressed these 2 clips and it pulls right out. So I'm going to use the same part, standard DS919. Same thing on this one, I'll just break this plastic tab. And it pulls right out. So I'll get the new one on the same way. You can only put it on one way because that clip has to go inside here. So just make sure you line that up and pop the new one in. And already my courtesy lights are working. So those switches were all that was holding that back. I did need to go ahead and replace both of them. The truck is 30 years old, so those having lasted 30 years and they're like $8, I'd say we got our money's worth out of them. So to put this in, I'm just gonna carefully put it in here. If you push these tabs a little bit, it fits in there a little bit better. All right, both switches work now. So next I'd like to get the LED replacements for the dome light. That yellow light just looks kind of junky. I like the white light a lot better. That's why I upgraded mine. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. So there you go. That's how you replace the courtesy light door switches on an OBS Chevy truck. Should be the same for any Chevy truck, 88 to 98, I think. You can probably use the same switches. If they look like mine did, then they should work. Wasn't too bad. It's just difficult to get under there. Break those plastic clips off and depress those two clips on the side. But yeah, that's it. So I will link in the description the LED lights that I used and the door switches. It's a pretty easy fix, so not too bad. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more content on my Chevy truck. And we will see you in the next video. Thanks guys.